Hello everybody, JayborinoPlays here. This is Legends of Arkain First Undead book, a campaign series created by Shard Dundred. We're heading into Chapter 3, Dead Men's March. The growing army of the Undead marches towards the only entrance to the Dead Mountain. Their goal is to destroy the garrison of the Empire to ensure that no one notices the sudden rise of the dead. Meanwhile, a second force is traveling through the tunnel system to block the Imperials' way back so they can't call for reinforcements. Should even one human manage to escape this trap, Eridon's plan will be put under strain. Okay, so, again, still trying to fully understand what the Undead are trying to do. Mostly it's to conceal their own existence. Are they directly opposed to the demons? We're not 100% sure yet, but it seems like they're just manipulating events for their own benefit at this point. You're wasting my time, mage. No, don't say anything. I had to listen to you for the past few hours, and it's always the same. We're all doomed. We have to block all ways to the Dead Mountain, or we'll all die. Sir, this is serious. Our scouts have reported that the orcs living on the mountain are suddenly gone. Greenskins don't disappear like that. Something must be on that thing. So you want me to send my men onto the cursed mountain? They'll never return. Listen, I don't give a damn about what happens on that thing. Our orders are to hold this garrison, not to send more men into certain death. Of course, sir, but don't you think... This discussion is over, nerd. Go back to your position, now. The humans have noticed that the orcs are gone, and still they're too scared to send someone to investigate. They're even more ignorant than their ancestors. I never thought that'd be possible. Anyway, this is good news for us. They won't realize what is about to happen before it's too late. Oh, hey! Is that Saphira? The meat wagons still need a few minutes, my master. Why are you wasting my time, then? Master, we haven't really talked much since the master granted me this life as an intelligent undead. I was just curious if... Stop babbling around and tell me what bothers you, child. I wonder, are you really the Rahandir Drakeskull? The demon hunter and dragon slayer? The hero? Ugh. Yes, I am, or rather was, the legendary dragon slayer and demon hunter. I had friends among your kind back then. Actually, I even met the current queen of the elves in person. I never liked her. How did you become like this? Everyone thought you died in the battle against the demons who outnumbered you. It's true, I died in that battle, but it wasn't the demons who killed me. It was the king who sent me to my death. Anyway, this is neither the right time nor the right place to talk about this. We're not so different, you and I. I've been sent to death as well, and like you, I want to take revenge for that. Your queen couldn't have possibly known that the Deathbreeze clan would attack you. Also, you're here to serve your master, not to avenge your death. You'll have your revenge only if he wishes for you to kill her. Enough of this, Saphira. We have a battle to win. Let's make this quick. We have other things to take care of. Defeat the Imperial garrison. We have no base. We have Rahandir and Saphira. We'll check out our hero abilities and quests here soon. Rahandir, what can you do? Fist of Ice. An ice meteor down. Stunned for 4 seconds. That's fantastic. It's an area of effect stun. We've got some sacrificial skulls. Don't use them until you have access to acolytes. I'll keep that in mind. Robe of the Magi is fantastic. Frost armor, sure. Dragon Slayer upgrade. I like that. It's a nice touch. 3 points of agility, intelligence, and strength. Wow, that's just a flat-out damage, not damage, but stat upgrade. Also damage. And then eventually death and decay. That's fantastic. Saphira, you are Sylvanas. You are exactly Sylvanas. I am absolutely cool with that. Okay, so let's get this show on the road. Mr. Necromancer, we'll turn you on, Raise Dead. We'll bring up the meat wagons. Okay, so here we go. Let's go find a base. Let's go find a base. How do we get down from here? Is it over here?
If I must.
Is it over here? It's nice that we start with an altar. We do have a little bit of money in case we need to use that for something. And by something I mean to revive our heroes because I foolishly get them killed. Because I would do something like that. I would get my heroes killed before we found our base, right? Classic Jayborino. I would very much like to find a base as soon as possible, though. I really had hoped it would just be a freebie given to us down here. It doesn't seem like that's the case. Let's make sure we bring the meat wagons and keep them semi-close by. Might as well throw down that quick save now. So, Kobold Taskmaster, get him in here, and then Fist of Ice we can... Is this going to stun our units? We might as well check. It does not. It does not do friendly fire. I love this ability. That's fantastic. Okay, we don't need these skeletons for now. Save your mana. Okay, let's continue. Could we come up here? So it looks like we could go in this direction. I guess let's kill some creeps while we're here. I mean, why not? No point in silence. We could Black Arrow. That wouldn't be bad. I do want to keep my ghouls alive if possible. We don't have a direct heal at this point. Okay, so I guess go ahead and call down some more meteors. That's fine. You two back up. We don't have Cannibalize, unfortunately. Again, I want to keep these ghouls alive for the... We're probably going to need them to... Oh my god, stop calling in. No! No, no, no! Get away from my meat wagons! Get out of here. It's okay. It could be worse. We're getting XP for this at least. At least. We have no heal, though. Almost killed my own stuff. That's exciting. Hey, but really, though, I'd like to find a base.
I will aid you.
No Cannibalize, no Cannibalize. I mean, the important thing is we have two really good heroes, so let's lead with them. We can let our other units regenerate a little bit, even though we're not on Blight, and it's going to take 8 years to do so.
Let the living beware.
Okay, I really like that Ice Meteor. Fist of Ice. That's got to be one of my favorite just non-ultimate abilities right there. That's fantastic. We do want to turn on Black Arrows. This is a Fist of Ice if I've ever seen it. Blam! Oh, that's so good. Okay. We got some Dark Minions. That's great. We're going to get another one here momentarily. Let's move on up and keep the ghouls alive so that we can harvest lumber when necessary. So we're not going to include them in our attack. So you stay back. And then there is a rune here, so I guess move on up so that we can heal where necessary. It is lesser healing. Perfect. Okay. Move on up, Mr. Ghoul. Would love it if we could find a base. I regret maybe we should have gone up. I like sticking to the bottom of the map, because if we find a base down here, then it's protected from at least one direction, which is the bottom of the map. But doesn't seem like it's an option right now. Well, I don't know. Cross your fingers. I'm just wandering around the forest right now looking for a gold mine. We have found a gold mine. Get in here. We have life drain, so just channel that and then move on in with everything else. Dark Minions, we don't want to waste you. My heroes look like they can handle this no problem. Go ahead and just cast some Frost Armor, buddy. Go ahead and throw it on Saphira. She can life drain her way back to full health or close to full health. Will we get Necrolites? Not Necro. What am I saying? Or will we get Acolytes for this? Kind of sounds the same, right? So, are we supposed to be getting Acolytes at this point? Because there are no Acolytes. Potion of Healing, sure, we'll put that on Rahandir, and then the rest of you destroy these huts, tents.
Be drained of life, yours to command.
I like the voice acting on Rahandir. Is that from
It is destined.
What is that from Warcraft 3? Is that from like a multiplayer hero, or is it custom? I'm not sure, but I like it either way. Hey, but really, are we supposed to get Acolytes here? Imperial Guards, I suppose we should move over in this direction. It's too bad. I mean, if I had Acolytes, I'd like to get this set up, but no dice as of now. Okay, let's go over in this direction. What do we have here? Captain, perhaps? Just hit him with the meteor and then move on in with everybody else. God, that meteor is so good. Rahandir's been an interesting character up until this point. We knew he's obviously undead, but we didn't know if there were multiple factions of undead. It kind of clarifies they're all clearly working together at this point.
If I must.
Okay, let's just keep going here. Let's just keep moving in this direction. Just sort of confused on if we should have found a base at this point or found some Acolytes. Let me just double check here. Do not use sacrificial skulls until you have access to Acolytes. Let's check our quests real quick. The Undead have obtained almost full control of the Dead Mountain, but before they can build their fortifications, they have to ensure that no one notices their presence. The Imperials have a garrison next to the only entrance of the mountain. It has to be destroyed, so the Undead can remain unnoticed. So we are defending ourselves from the demons. Our ultimate goal here is to either utilize the humans to defend us from the demons or defend ourselves from the demons. Most of the royal armies of Lore were killed alongside their king in a battle against the demons. The pathetic remnants that remain are now under the full Imperial control. Since it's only a matter of time until they die anyways, they should be slaughtered by the Undead and raised under their master's command. Seems pretty heartless, considering what we did to the Nerubians. Maybe, you know, the Orc campaign, I was like, let's figure out how to work with the humans. And maybe this campaign, I'll do something like, let's figure out how to kill everything.
If I must.
The Shardundred left a comment on the first Undead video, basically saying that the Undead are basically heartless, and it's, you know, it's for their own benefit. They don't take pleasure in murdering everything and raising it as undead, but they do it because they have to. They don't really feel one way or the other about it. They don't regret it, but they're not super happy about it. So maybe this looks promising.
The dead shall serve.
So maybe we just go ahead and we do a playthrough here where we do just wipe out everything that's recommended to us.
If that is your wish.
We seem to have found something. There is an enemy hero there. We have silence. Let's just be extra careful, Mr. Ghoul people. Why don't you stay in the back? Black arrow is on. If the abominations die, so be it. Let's go ahead and turn on Raise Dead, and then let's
Direct my hatred.
get in here. Not you. I mean, abominations. You're a little low health. We're under attack by Undead. Hit him. Send a messenger to the garrison immediately. They must learn of this. Our reinforcements have arrived, Master. Very well. We should construct our base here. I'm thinking we want to construct our base in this new area as opposed to out in the middle. Like, I think this is what we want, is this area. It's nice that we got a few extra things here. This guy needs to be silenced. There we go. Move on in. Yeah, and I think this is where we want to set up our base. Obviously, we found a separate base. That's very good. He's still silenced no longer. Stay back, buddy. You can survive. Okay, let's get the Acolytes in here and get this base set up. We could take both at the same time, but I don't really feel very confident to do such a thing right away. Okay, so let's haunt the gold mine. Gloves of Haste. Probably Saphira. Typically an agility-based item. Rahandir is intelligence-based. That's about what I would expect.
My life for Nazul.
Okay, looking good. And then we can go and haunt the other one, but I would rather get my Necropolis set up and get some tech. We'll take it pretty quick, but I don't see the necessity of doing it right away. Well, I mean, we don't have enough Acolytes anyway, so let's just get this going. We can use the Sacrificial Skulls to throw down some blight. So where is our main lumber harvesting going to be? Probably over here. So let's go ahead and throw down a Sacrificial Skull right there. Okay, and let's grab a lumber mill. And by a lumber mill, I mean a graveyard. Is it a graveyard that they return to? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Over here. You fellas just keep auto-attacking your way through these remaining buildings. Okay, and now we wait. We do have another Sacrificial Skull. I might save that for later in case we want to make a forward line of towers. The map seems pretty large, so I'm not going to guess how long it's going to take us. Assuming how fast we can tech up and how challenging the enemy attacks might end up being is going to determine that.
Yours to command.
Okay. And they're not building anything, so that's good. And then we could take our heroes and maybe look around for some creeps. There's plenty of space up here, it looks like, that we could go for. And then we have another base right here that we can take. How much gold is here? 30,000 seems like it would be more than enough. Okay, and then let's take Saphira and just look around. We have an entrance here and a nice little choke point. So that's cool. You guys hop on in. We are in no upkeep. I'm grateful for that. We're going to need ziggurats to spread the blight.
Yes, master.
Not just to spread the blight, but, you know, among other things. So, we need supply. So, you guys move on. That was not what I needed her to do right there, but that's okay. Let's move Rahandir up and then get these units up here. And then ghouls. We'll get you harvesting lumber as soon as possible. Can these not be harvested?
Summoning.
Oh, the ghouls don't harvest lumber! Ah! I can't believe I forgot that. Okay. Drain life again. Just hit him with the comet meteor fist. Okay, we need so many acolytes. Let's do this dance.
Thy bidding.
You hop on over here. Let's just keep
Will be done.
moving the blight out a little bit. And we obviously need
My
crypts.
fate is sealed.
We can get pretty much the whole repertoire here. That's good. I would like to get Halls of the Dead pretty early.
I gladly
More
obey.
gold is required.
And we just need gold for ziggurats. So that's why I'm considering moving out and taking that other gold mine. It just depends on how
Direct my hatred.
aggressive they're going to be in trying to attack over there. We only need to hunt the gold mine. We don't have to build a necropolis and defend it or anything super hard. We may want to, but we don't have to.
If I must.
The damned stand.
Okay, pretty wide open battlefield here. It just depends on where they're going to attack us from. I assume the enemy AI is now online.
If that is your wish.
This is dangerous of me, just wandering around the forest with my heroes. Let's just get back to base. This seems like it's...
Stand ready.
This is fine. Okay, we gotta get a Halls of the Dead pretty much as soon as possible. I am going to come over and haunt this gold mine.
We demand additional lumber.
We demand additional lumber. I demand it.
Summoning is
I
complete.
demand wood. Okay, here we go.
End my
They came from this direction. Not a big deal. Get on in here. Ghouls pretty much going to be entirely deprecated pretty soon. It just depends on how fast we can get to abominations, meat wagons, necromancers, and banshees. That's going to be our power combination. Yeah, I'll grab cannibalize early. And let's just make more acolytes for now, because we don't have enough lumber to get a Halls of the Damned anyway.
Stand ready.
Okay, and then we need... See, where... I think they came from up here, but I'm not 100% sure. We just need to keep pushing the front line forward just bit by bit.
My fate is sealed.
Okay, hop on down here. Does haunting a gold mine spread the blight? Because I genuinely don't know. Let's go ahead and rally these guys over here.
Master.
Hopefully we don't lose that just in getting it set up early on. Could start getting these basic upgrades because I can afford all of them. The sooner... Well, we don't have gold, actually. But the sooner we can do that, the better. As you would expect. Did I lose a meat wagon early? It looks like I did, unfortunately. That's not a big deal. But there's a lot of this map that we can still uncover. We might just want to cut our way straight up the left side of the map, but there's probably a bunch over on the right as well. So I presume that this is lore and that this is the garrison. Looks like that would be the case. Does this spread blight? I want to say it does. We can always just get another necropolis. It's only gold. It really wouldn't hurt to do, and we could upgrade it to a Halls of the Damned for that extra defense as well. So why not, I say. We're going to upgrade this to... I always call it Halls of the Damned. It's Halls of the Dead. Get used to it. I'm going to say that all the time. You may get irritated with it. Okay, and then we're loading up on lumber. Loading up on lumber, the Jayborino story. And then let's just pull one of these guys off here to auto-repair, and we just have to decide where we're going to stack defense, as I had mentioned.
Thy bidding, master.
Okay, we still have a sacrificial skull. We haven't had to use it. We can always just move Saphira over here just as like a... Let's move our heroes over here because it's in a bit of trouble, and then keep units over here to defend against the typical attack. So the humans have a lot of units that are anti-piercing damage. Keep that in mind. So our tower spam may not be effective. As effective as we would like it to be, I should say. It does spread the blight.
My life for Ner'zhul.
Which means we can just throw down a bunch of ziggurats here for piercing damage
Fate is sealed.
on top of Halls of the Dead that we will upgrade this to. So we don't need Rahandir and Saphira here anymore, but we can take them and just go look around while we scout this out.
I wish only
Primary concern is we just don't really have any other units out right now, so let's just start getting some basic upgrades. And we need to get more units. Ghouls, not going to be super helpful. We need anti-air, most likely. Getting a couple spirit towers. The important thing is now we have this base. I'd love to get a third base.
I'd go.
Okay. Hit them here. And really nothing else to do besides just go ahead and turn on frost armor. Meanwhile, we're getting attacked. This is fine. Yeah, and they're just coming from
Summoning
north of us. That's fine. We'll turn all these into spirit towers.
Summoning is complete.
Okay, Rahandir kind of getting smoked. You know what? Just use the potion of healing. That's fine.
Complete.
End my
Saphira doing good. You can kill this guy with life drain.
Summoning.
Meanwhile, queue up the rest of these. We got to turn everything we have into spirit towers. That's going to be expensive, but that's okay. We're in low, or no upkeep rather. We want to keep that up. Seems like Brown's units are randomly scattered. Are they marked as the border guard, similar to
is your wish.
the previous installment at the end of the Orc campaign?
If
Brown
that
human.
is your wish,
The Brown faction is border guard. Okay, so we're gonna come, I guess, over here.
This better be
Move on in. Let's move back. We have at least a spirit tower over here. Okay, we need to start getting some more units out. So we're gonna get Crypt Fiends and Web. Halls of the Dead is done. We're gonna start a Black Citadel, and what we need is Temple of the Damned,
my fate is sealed.
Slaughterhouse.
Yes.
We will survive this. We need to get more units out, though, like as soon as possible. Doesn't seem like a lot of footmen or anything like that, so we should be safe. I'm just hunting around for creeps and where there might be bases with our two heroes. It's pretty dangerous to do it like this. Not enough money to even upgrade these at this point. That could have been worse. Cannibalize.
Research complete.
It's kind of gross.
my bow is
Just like lean over and eat the ground. It's very strange.
oh, death.
Okay, Black Arrow.
Living beware.
Just silence this jerk. Hit him with the...
I will aid
the
you.
yes, you know, the thing.
That is
The thing that does the thing, the meteor, the fist. Okay, Rahandir, run away. He's stunned. He's stunned. He's still stunned. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's get out of here.
if
We'll
I
come back with an
must.
army, and we might just push up the right side of the map to see what's up there.
Are under attack.
Don't tell me it's Salamar. Malik the Avenger. Okay, so we're coming back with our heroes to hopefully help us in this situation. We need to pick off these priests. You're gonna cannibalize.
Research complete.
The priests can no longer heal themselves. Instead, they're just stuck in having to heal each other. Okay, Slaughterhouse is done. I guess get Exhumed Corpses while we wait. Just get all these basic upgrades. That's cool. We're waiting for Black Citadel. It's looking like we'll survive this. We just need a lot more, we just need a bunch of spirit towers for our basic tower stuff. So you guys get in here. Go ahead and hit him with the meteors. There we go. Is the paladin alive or dead? No, he's here. Okay, so wipe these fellas out. And he's bubbled. Okay, so we're used to this at this point. And where is Saphira? Oh my goodness. Okay. We have a point. We're definitely putting it into Fist of Ice. And then we'll put this into Dark Arrow.
Research complete.
Okay, Fist of Ice, let's go. There's another hero here, which is a problem. I guess we just need ghouls now. And abominations. The Master has sent us as backup. Let's hunt some mortals. Oh! It's Crom! And he's just up here.
The restless
Can we
dead.
get him down to us if we auto-attack down here? I mean, we need some help here. But we seem okay. Go ahead and silence here. That worked. We actually seem to be okay.
The dead shall
I
serve
bow
thy
will
will.
be done.
Oh, this is cool.
Where shall my blood
I haven't joined the army to fight against corpses, damn it. So there's another base down here, and it's brown. You know what? You all stay up here. I think we just want to set up another base up here. Very intriguing. Okay, turn off frost armor. That's killing me right now. So we're building more units at this moment. We have some ghouls. We can get Ghoul Frenzy because, oh, I thought it was only gold. It is not. Okay, more acolytes on lumber. And let's go ahead and grab a graveyard. Meanwhile, whatever's happening up here, I'm presuming is working just fine. Why don't we go ahead and throw down a heal down here? Crack him up! Crack him up, buddy! Okay, let's haunt this gold mine. Then we'll have 3 sources of income. That's pretty good. Crom, come on down here and see if we can draw this knight to us. The Venom of Nerub. Okay, sure. He's cracked. Okay, and we are alive at home. Now we need to Okay, we can only get +1, it looks like. We're stuck on +1, no +2.
The dad.
We do have a decent... that was unfortunate we lost him. But we do have a decent army here. We just need to keep building more stuff. Unfortunately, we're stuck with at +1. Okay, you guys move on in. I guess we'll get a necropolis over here as well. So now we can approach from 2 different directions. That's exciting. That's exciting. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw down
Our forces are under attack.
boatloads of towers.
My fate is
As we've done in the past, we can do this as undead because our acolyte can just drop buildings at will. We don't have to pull off a billion peons to do something like this. Okay, and then we're pretty much out of money. That's okay. We're gonna haunt this gold mine. That's kind of neat. How just you know, Crom just pops out of nowhere. He's like, "Hey, we're here to help."
I bow to your
Okay, get rid of this town hall. We'll just wipe the rest of Brown off this map, I guess, and then we're just gonna still look around for more creeps. Crom, what level are you? You're level 3. My here, there's a pier capped at level 5, so we want to make sure that we're moving out with Crom and getting some XP. Again, only +1 makes me a sad man. Okay, mastery training, skeletal mastery. No mastery training for Banshees, no possession, it looks like. That's unfortunate. Oh, my word. Okay, get on up here. And then... Coco, what's wrong? She must hear someone. She hears someone in the hallway. Okay, heal. Crack these jerks. Unholy Frenzy some of my abominations. She just hears someone in the hall. You probably can hear her barking. Okay, I think we can kill these guys and out-damage the priests. I think we can, at least. There we go. And let's turn all these into spirit towers. Maybe get, like, 1 or 2 Nerubian towers. I don't know. Back up. Just blast him with a... Oh, so it comes with 2... Now it comes with 2 meteors. That's exciting. Okay, turn on Black Arrow, hit these. So now, you know, we're defending against 2 entrances, but that should be okay.
My life.
Okay. Let's get more acolytes. Saturate this. And then we're just gonna make more towers. Again, we can't really afford them all right now.
yes, master. Summoned upon my fate.
The attacks are completely reasonable, though, I think. They're not absurd. We got some... Well, we got a nice little gift here. That's cool. I wonder if we would have just come up here first, we would have gotten Crom and been consolidated. But now we have 3 bases, so we should be able to proceed pretty quickly, I think. Again, I am tempted to get like 1 or 2 Nerubian towers. Do they slow attack speed or just movement speed? Because I still don't know to this day. Someone's explained it to me in the past. I've forgotten. I just don't know.
Yes, master.
Okay, there we go. The downside with Undead is if your defenses go down, then suddenly you lose all of your supply. Brown is attacking us. They have a base somewhere. We got to get rid of that.
Summon is complete. Summon.
Okay, this area seems fine.
My life.
Mr. Acolyte, let's just go ahead and set up a few more of these towers here. That's probably good enough. These guys are sneaking by. What a bunch of assholes.
If I must.
Ooh. I see a ramp up here. Is there like a base back there or something? Intriguing. Okay, and then let's grab just a few more ziggurats over here to defend against Brown.
I gladly obey.
It was on the blight. Give me a break.
Summon.
Our power is under attack. More gold.
Okay, let's see how we fare now. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, so we're able to get rid of this stuff. We can target down casters if we so desire. This seems decent. What's back here? Oh, where does this take us? Another back door. This was just like mission, that orc mission. We found a back door, folks.
Summoning is
We may not use it, but we will destroy this base up here.
Town is under attack.
Very intriguing.
complete.
Okay, next thing is we're gonna make more acolytes just to heal. We found that back door, though. I don't know if we want to necessarily use it, because in the past, we got trapped in like a tiny little area and caused me problems. But, you know, may not be a bad idea.
Summon is complete.
Interesting. And again, Brown, I wonder if Brown is making units, was making units out of these barracks and was sending them through the waygate to come and attack us. That's incredibly interesting, and what that will allow us to do is go and snipe the castle. It says destroy the garrison, not just the castle. And then we could ignore the lore forces, but why would we? I mean, it just says kill them because they're gonna die anyway, and then we can raise them as additional members of the army, of our army. Again, I'm not sure how I feel about that. I don't know. Even with the human campaign, I try to be a little consistent in, like, you know, we shouldn't necessarily be killing people just because they're opposed to us. Like, we got to look at the future potential here. I don't know. It's a little too idealistic. But at the same time, I don't know. Maybe we can get away with it. I'm thinking we'll kill lore. Yeah, see, I think they just sent something through there.
End my torment.
Okay, and then Crom coming up here. They're busting through this because we didn't have them all turned into spirit towers. Not a big deal. Yeah, I think this is where Brown is building stuff. I think. I'm not 100% sure, but it sure seems like it. Okay, throw down that heal. I feel like the undead repair rate on buildings is, like, noticeably better. I don't know, am I crazy? It just seems that way. Alright, crack. Unholy Frenzy. Cannibalize. He's dead. Okay, we have to better consider how to approach this right now. Crom, make sure you're healing. That is such a cool looking ability. That is so neat. Okay, he has a point at least. Let's get a point in experienced archery. It's autocast and it does cost mana. I wasn't sure what to expect there.
I will aid you.
Yeah, and Brown is building. I think this is how Brown attacks us. That's very interesting. Okay, let's back up here because they'll walk into my towers. We need more towers up here, as we've learned. We have plenty of money.
Our forces are under attack.
I have to be careful that Saphira doesn't wander through the gate. That would be really unfortunate. Okay, lumber. Very strange that we found this down here. I'm not sure if I'm going to utilize it or not, and I'm thinking no. So make that cemetery. And then we need more slaughterhouses. And yeah, let's just make sure that we have the production necessary, and then we can go and start attacking.
I serve only the frozen throne.
Okay, and I'm thinking we need production structures up here too, because this zone is not super safe at the moment. Let's go ahead and get more acolytes.
Where shall my blood?
Get at least a slaughterhouse. I would be comfortable with a slaughterhouse to make abominations.
Summoning is complete.
Okay, turn these into spirit towers.
Summoning is complete. Summoning, I wish owned.
And then
Stand ready.
just auto repair.
Our forces are under attack.
The attacks are consistent. The sooner we can get up here to just stop this, the better, as you can imagine.
End my
And then obviously getting rid of Brown entirely in this direction. I think all we need to do is bring the meat wagons up here. Don't tell me I sent Saphira through. I sent Saphira through. Damn it. Also, yeah, we get
Our hero
just stuck in there if we try to go that way. I think we want to definitely go and get rid of lore. We can resummon her from over here, even though I never made a new altar.
Summoning is complete.
Our forces are under attack.
Okay, and then all of you turn into spirit towers, and I think maybe we even get more, just to make sure that this area is completely secure.
Summoning is complete.
You guys, that's the wrong way.
Is
Let's send you here, and then attack and attack. Okay, now we're gonna hotkey all of our production structures. We're in good shape, I think. Like this. We're gonna start rallying right here. We're gonna make crit fiends, abominations, meat wagons, banshees, necromancers, banshees. Hit these guys with a flippin' meteor. Do it. 2 meteors. That is so flippin' good. Okay, now they're coming with, now they're finally coming with catapults. Took you long enough, you jerks. We're in low upkeep, so we are harvesting at a noticeably reduced rate.
Summoning is complete.
Saphira on her way back.
Summoning is
More
complete.
gold is required.
Okay, come on now. You guys turn on auto repair. And our army is being rebuilt. Meanwhile, this is probably fine.
Is under attack.
I bow to your will.
Okay, fully saturated. That's good. Okay, and then, yes, this base is now officially gone. What a strange thing hidden back here. What a hit, like these hidden pieces of garbage.
Time is
What a bunch of jerks. Okay, throw this down, and then we'll get a few more. We'll get a few abominations. What I'd like to do is take like a little tack force and go through the forest just to see what we can find. Here's Saphira. You know, get Crom leveled up.
My life for Nezu.
Okay, curse is fine. Yeah, no possession. Not sure if there's a particular reason, but we can get other stuff leveled up. We could flood in with ghouls. They're relatively cheap. Crypt Fiends are fine. Abomination's fine. Meat Wagon's gonna be the real deal.
Tower is under attack.
Okay, come on over here. And then how's this looking with our nice defense? Not great because they're coming in with these captains. It's a lot of captains, man. All right, hit this. And I think, yeah, we just need a couple abominations to sit in the front of this area and protect us from these melee units. Meanwhile, Crom and the rest of us will flank these units and get rid of these. Okay, meanwhile, got a real nice force here. I think we just want a bunch more meat wagons, to be honest. Yeah, definitely. Let's just get another set of meat wagons, and then we'll need more abominations, and then more necromancers to flood in with skeletons. That should do it. Okay, throw down a fatty heal Crom. And we don't have a...
What does the shadow?
We don't really have anything to... Well, okay, now we have an abomination. I was going to say, we don't have a silence up in this location. Crom, why don't you back up? Why don't you back up? Getting some skeletons, that's fine. As long as the guys with shields are no longer in the fray. Should be fine. I would love to just save this Crypt Fiend, even though he's not going to be so... Oh, he may! Lure him into the towers, buddies! Okay, their hero is getting smoked. Don't you dare bubble again. Actually, most of our towers survived this. And then we just make a few more acolytes, and we survived. What I would really like to do is get this show on the road. Okay, so you guys get... I think what we're going to need are more Crypt Fiends, Banshees, and just spellcasters in general. So we're just waiting. Oh no, don't turn that on until later. Don't turn that on until later. This area is seemingly okay.
I will be done. Stand ready.
Okay. Looks good.
I wish only
Looks
to
good.
serve.
Let's just get more. Just constant healing. I'd like to at least start trimming away the fat of the enemies, and then we can move out into the other parts of the map. What we need is a Tomb of Relics so that we can make, well, maybe get some orbs on our heroes if they're available, but then also just make some, what are they called? Obsidian statues. Okay, so with this, I am gonna just attack. There's a pink base somewhere too. We're gonna go and find that and destroy it, especially now because they're coming and attacking me at this moment. So again, we're gonna go and find this. What are their upgrades like? They're 1-1 as well. I thought that their upgrades might be better, and I was going to be real mad about it, but there's no need to be mad. Okay, Banshees and Necromancers again as well. They seem like they take a long time to build. Okay. Looks good. We're going to take these groups, and we're going to attack just straight north and see what we can find. And then Necromancers just kind of stay in the back. We'll turn on Skeletons once you're ready to go. We're moving towards Lore, and possibly there's a pink base maybe further in the middle of the map or over to the left. It's hard to tell.
Our forces are under attack.
Tomb of Relics does not allow me to get... Oh, an Orb of Corruption actually might be exactly what we want. Let's get some Obsidian statues. And what we're going to have to do... Oh, I overwrote my production hotkey. Let's go ahead and remake that. Unfortunate. Unfortunate.
The shadows beckon.
Okay. Rally up here. Crypt Fiends, more Abominations, more Necromancers, just more stuff. We found pink. Saphira has lightning orb on her. Who is casting that? Silence him. There you go. Okay, and I don't think there's really much to do here. Where's Rahandir? Is he down here too? No, he got left behind. Turn on skeletons. Come on up here and help us out, buddy. Looks like we're smashing through this base. I don't want to say no problem, but it's looking fine.
What does the shadow will? Our forces are under
Okay,
attack.
move on up here. We do have skeletal longevity. Obsidian statues do take a long time to build. This is looking good, though. Again, this will take one group of enemies off our back, and then we can come up here and maybe destroy the remnants of lore as well. We could take the base if we're so inclined. I have not really been targeting what I need to target, which is production structures. So let's do that with our meat wagons, and then the rest of my stuff should be able to help us out. Let's turn on Essence of Blight.
Forces are under attack.
Green is now attacking us over here. What a bunch of jerks. I think our towers can handle this, no problem.
Our power is under attack.
This base and lore are the two that cause us the most problems. So as long as we are ready to help with that, then we're in good shape. It looks like my second... Okay, you're on health, you're on mana. Move on in. All of you can turn off skeleton. Mana back. And then let's clean this up. Then we can cannibalize with our abominations. We're in great shape. Okay, we need to, like, move up here and snipe the production buildings again. It's typical. As our skeletons despawn, we may begin to experience some numbers issues, but I think we'll be okay. Okay, hit him with a fist of ice or whatever, dude. Okay, there you go. It worked. Move on in. Snipe the barracks. Here comes lore again. What a bunch of assholes. That's all I just keep saying they are. Because they are. They are just a bunch of assholes. Crom, try to hit the casters. How about that? Saphira, move on in. Has Crom been getting levels? He is getting levels from doing this, and we can use him to kind of scout down the right side of the map as well. And to do that, we can get some more abominations.
My life for Nezu.
Okay, we lost him for virtually no reason. There we go. The priests are finally dead. So who are these? The Imperial Army. Imperial Army getting fucked. Meanwhile, we can rally up more abominations up into this location. Obsidian statues doing your thing. Don't throw your life away. See, it seems like at a certain point, the enemy stops trying to rebuild, which I find very interesting.
Torment.
My might cannot be matched.
Okay, why don't you go ahead and cannibalize until you're back to full health, friend.
Proceed.
Yeah, sure, make that a Halls of the Dead. I don't give a shit. Let's go. Okay, so Gray is not fully dead, but they're mostly dead. We're about 45 minutes in here, so we're making okay time, but not great time. I'd like to be going a little bit faster here, but I would say we're on the path to success. There's just parts of this map that I'd like to investigate, that's all. So let's grab these fellas. We have those guys in the woods that we know are going to cause us problems. Let's actually get a crypt here as well.
I gladly obey.
Imperial Elite. Not looking forward to engaging that. We'll worry about that later. For now, let's just focus on cleaning this up. Abominations coming in. There's a big chunk of this map that's just unexplored. I'd like to go for lore first and not really screw with the elites if we don't have to.
Our forces are under attack.
And indeed, I think the elite are coming to us. Oh, yep, here they come. That's fine. Rahandir, Saphira, get in there. Hit him with yeah, the asteroids. Okay, let's get some curses out on these fellas, and let's get some more banshees, because they are great. I don't think we really need more necromancers, to be honest. The elite are going to smoke the shit out of us. Okay, we've done it. We've destroyed them. That's good. Next, how we doing? Our meat wagons are in great shape. We just need more frontline support, so now we're just primarily waiting. Meanwhile, let's take this small group
Only the frozen throne
and just auto-attack down here, because we know that those stupid,
consume the living and the dead.
those stupid guys that summon the trees are down here, and we can get some more experience on Crom.
Thy bidding,
Our forces are
master.
under attack.
And meanwhile, just the more towers we have, the better, I say. Okay, and we're pretty much maxed out. Okay, we got some boulders, and we're actually getting kind of smoked by them. What I'm going to do is quick save, and I'd like to attack over into lore. So let's attack over into lore. We can end up, this army might end up getting thrown away.
What must I do?
But ultimately, that's okay. You know what? This is, we may kill these, or at least some of these. The big one is the problem, as you would imagine. Stop throwing that shit, dude. Let's see if we can draw them back into our defenses, actually. Okay, we're here in lore. Hit him with the asteroid, and go ahead and silence this guy before he bubbles and resurrects or whatever he's gonna do. Okay, we need skeletons. Get the skeletons. Don't block them as well. The guy is bubbled. I don't know what I expected. I mean, I think I expected exactly that. He would bubble himself. But let's remove lore from the equation, and then this base will be relatively safe. Those things did not follow me up here. We need crit fiends and abominations if we want to finish them off. We could always bring my army over there. Pretty certain we've pushed through this location. We're losing some meat wagons, but that's not the end of the world. I would love Crom. Let's just get rid of this. You know what? No, you know what? Leave the sacrificial skull. Why not? I would love to get Crom into the action here, because a fatty heal would be huge, but we're just not. I don't know what's between us and him. Once we destroy lore, I'm gonna just uncover the rest of the map. I may make a cut while I do that too, just because it's fairly unimportant. It's like a near full heal on him. That's so good. I mean, it's like a half heal, right? But that's really, really good. Okay, we're flooding into lore. It's working. Keep moving in. I would love to drop a fatty meteor on these guys. Oh, yeah. Okay, and then meanwhile, we have to continue to rally. In fact, we can add these to our groups. Banshees, Necromancers, Crypt Fiends, Abominations. Rally them over here, guys. Okay, meanwhile, meat wagons continue to snipe production structures and castles. Lore, I'm sorry. Again, we can use your armies as undead. That's why we're doing this. We could maybe break through the walls here. We're basically done with the map. Again, it's just making sure that we can clean up. And I will kill these mud golems. God damn it! Get down here. Okay, we could theoretically leave lore alive if we just leave a couple of their buildings, but again, let's snag their. Let's just raise them. We need them. I guess. I think we need them. I don't know. Okay, let's focus fire a little bit here. How about that? My god, this guy does so much damage. He's level 9. There we go. Crom gets his level. Power of Death is just way too good to pass up. We need some items on our heroes, though. That is for certain.
Oblivion awaits.
Okay, keep pushing in this direction, and it looks like my abomination... Yeah, so it's a straight shot over here. Why is there just a big empty blob on the map? I'm not sure. Okay, abomination, get on down here, help us out. Only +1 upgrades does hurt us a little bit. Not a huge amount, but it does hurt. Okay, so I think it's pretty clear what's happening here. I'm gonna kill this granite golem, and then I'm gonna make a cut while I just explore the map, because there's a lot to uncover, and I don't wanna just bore you with the, you know, mindlessly wandering around. A gem of health? I guess sure, we'll put that on Crom. That's, you know, no problem. And okay, so we're cleaning up lore, getting rid of some of this extra stuff. I will be back after I've uncovered what is to be found here. Okay, I have admittedly just used the vision sheet and then reloaded so that it wasn't, you know, blatant, but I just wanted to see where there were creeps. It's not like I'm, like, spoiling the magic here. I mean, maybe I am, I don't know. But I found some of these jerks down here, so let's go ahead and try to kill these. I just have a little strike team here with Crom and Rahandir and Saphira. Let's see if we get a good drop here from Mr. Bandit Lord. Bandit Lords sometimes have Resurrect, not all the time.
You brought me back.
Could be good. Let's go ahead and get these abominations in the front. Rally on up here. We have crit fiends are fine. Okay, we're actually maxed out. So let's kill this guy and see what we get. Krom, why don't you just go ahead and heal again, because it's just too good to not use. What do we got? A Sobi mask. I think I'm going to put that on Krom, actually.
Speak.
He can use the mana regen.
I'll see to
There's nothing in these cages. We can't actually attack them. And then there's 2 more groups of creeps. We might as well go kill them. I hope there's something okay in them. And in retrospect, we probably would have ended up killing them if we went down there at the beginning. But like we never killed those Sasquatches or whatever they're called. We never killed those. So that is going to have a direct impact. What we can do with our army is continue to just push up in this direction with the meat wagons and cover them with my other units. And we can just summon skeletons to all get out.
Undead shall serve.
So let's do exactly that. As long as you are on Spirit Touch,
Our forces
we can
the
turn
rest
on
of the
skeletons.
dead wait.
So let's do that. While all my units have to wander their way down here. I should have picked up like a TP scroll or something, but we don't necessarily need our heroes to push into this base. We might get wiped, but we can just keep remaking stuff over and over and over and over and over again. So that's exactly what I will do. Obviously, having meteors would be nice, but unfortunately, it's not an option right now. Come on up here and harvest lumber, buddy. Make your way all the way up here and do that. So yeah, we're just sending these guys. It's like over here and then a little further over to the right. So let's just keep sending our army in this direction. These guys will keep doing their thing. We have 2 more of these. You know, turn on Spirit Touch here. I think they cover each other if you do that. And let's just try to kill these creeps before we finish the map. And we may not be able to because this enemy could easily push out and really murder us quickly. But, you know, I just wanted to do this to make sure we got all the creeps. I'm pretty sure on the previous maps we didn't miss anything. And, I mean, on Mission 2 there was nothing to really miss. We scoured that area. Yeah, you know what? Sure, do this. Why not? Got boatloads of stuff here. Let's move on up. Snipe the barracks.
Our forces are under attack.
All right, we need revenge. Kill these things. Crack the big one. Hit him with just a meteor. I like calling it different things. Asteroid, meteor, stone from the sky, what have you. Okay, Saphira, yeah, silence him. Even well, we can't remove the rejuve, unfortunately. No real good options here. What do we got? A pendant of energy, also good. Maybe we put that on Rahandir for the max mana, or maybe Saphira because she's casting Dark Arrow.
speak.
Crom's got some good items. The Sobi mask I do not regret putting on him. And then there's some dragons over here. Very odd, but let's see if we can kill these. Feel the power of the holy light, cursed undead. Okay, yep, sure. They always say that. Yeah, get some mana back, buddies. Can we please move into this base? I would really appreciate that. And then meanwhile, we got some more stuff here. I guess I made another... Oh no, it's the same obsidian statue. Abominations get in here. There's multiple layers to this base, so just try to wipe this stuff out. Red dragon going down. Krom, just throw down a heal. I think they're magic immune. That's why my casters can't hit them. Drop something good. Cloak of Flames. None of these guys are melee, so I'm not really clear on who I should put that on. Rahandir, they're all a little fragile. Krom has the most HP. I'm kind of stacking him. It's because he's got the Gem of Health as well. I don't know. We'll just hold that on him for now. I don't really feel good about that, to be honest. Let's get our heroes up here. Just snipe some buildings here and there, guys. Before you all get wiped. Okay, just make ghouls, abominations, banshees, necromancy. Just make stuff. Alright, that's the end goal here while we wait for our heroes to get back up here. If we could retain the meat wagons, let's try to run them out of here. The obsidian statues as well, because they die quickly. He's gonna try to like lure these guys back into a bunch of ziggurats. Not gonna work. We just need to hold out until our heroes get up here, and then we're rebuilding stuff like crazy. They're actually leaving us alone, so you guys, you know, go on auto repair, heal up my meat wagons, and once my other units get up here, we're just gonna make another offensive and clean this up. And then we've got, you know, solid hours map right here for you. Good old long macro map. Probably could have done it in shorter time had we known exactly what was on the map. We cleaned up all the stuff there was to clean up, though, so I'm pretty happy with that. Just give me a few more acolytes, and then we'll get Halls of the Damned, Halls of the Dead. Whatever. Whatever it is. I don't know why I made so many ghouls. It don't matter. I don't think they have any air units. We don't want too many crypt fiends. I feel like they're kind of worthless against this composition. You know what? Make a single Nerubian tower, goddammit. The rest of you will be spirit towers. We've been spending our money pretty effectively. I'm pretty happy with that. Here's like an attack that's on its way. Let's back out here. I thought I changed my rally point. I guess not. All right, here we go. Oh, it's because I think I auto-attack with these guys. With my heroes in the mix, we should have no problem. Meat wagons begin the offensive. Everybody start pushing in. I mean, the heroes are here. Should have no problem. We even have acolytes here. Just follow the obsidian statues. Okay, looks good. All my heroes are ranged, though. I need, like, a frontline tank. That is for sure. Let's get through this gate.
Our forces are under attack.
You guys really want to kill this farm, don't you? All right, move on in. Start sniping these towers, and maybe we can just hit the castle. I don't know if we have to destroy everything. We probably could if we wanted to, but we don't have to. Let's just individually destroy each of these defensive structures. Crom, wherever you are, use a heal. It's very good. Hit him with an asteroid. We failed our empire. Forgive me, General Cleavehand. I was too weak. It's true, you were. You blew it. Capiche? Okay. Looks like Saphira's way back here. We have plenty of necromancers. Let's go. Ray's dead. Get him in there. Skeletons, lead the way. Kind of getting to the point where skeletons aren't as useful just because they die so quickly. It's hard to say that they're incredibly useful here. What are you doing, buddy? He really wants to make the difference. Okay, looks good. These guys coming in. Where's Crom? It's so good. It's so good. Yep, and that Sobi Mask, man, I think it's directly responsible for allowing him to cast that as frequently as we do. Let's clean up this castle, and then in theory we've won. I don't know if we have to destroy literally everything or not. It looks like they rebuilt a keep. That's cute. All right, nope, we have to kill everything. We shall do so. This is my favorite way to play Undead. It's very Zergy to me. You just flood in with a bunch of skeletons, and even though they don't contribute that much, they cause a huge distraction. You just overwhelm the enemies with numbers. I think that's kind of what the Undead are meant to do anyway, but it worked out. Got to get back here and destroy the rest of these production structures. We're pushing through. Lots of farms.
What does the shadow will?
Now, the shadow wills that you auto-cast Ray's dead. That's what the shadow wills. All of you move on in. I think the meat wagons are blocking us right now. My heroes are all leveled up completely. Rahandir could definitely use some more intelligence items. We don't have any intelligence items to really give him, do we? Tenon of Energy, maybe? I really only need him to cast Fist of Ice. Trying to keep Frost Armor on auto-cast will never work, so... I don't know, I think Rahandir really does not need to stack intelligence that much. I'd almost rather put some health on him.
Where shall my blood be spilled?
But Crom's abilities are too good to not pass up. I'm sorry, to pass up, rather, with Power of Death. That's just way too good. Okay. Well, we got some defensive structures down there. We can ignore those while we try to sneak through these walls. I could destroy these walls. I don't think it matters. Okay, come on now. The last production structures. Or maybe it's just destroy all enemy buildings. It's inconsistent. Sometimes you have to destroy everything, sometimes not. See, in this case, farms didn't count. The lumber mill did. We've completed our mission. Take their corpses and burn this place to the ground. Leave no traces of our interference here. Everything is just gone. The outpost is completely destroyed. Whoever is responsible for this made sure that there was nothing left. We have to investigate this matter. You know our orders. General Cleavehand insists that we get to the front lines as fast as possible. There's nothing we can do. Now, get back in line. We have to set up our camp some miles away from this wasteland. Nice. Okay. Success. I guess leaving the lore remnants alive would have been bad news, because then they would have been able to let everyone else know that, oh god, it's the undead. Hey, so when we come back, we'll head into Slaves of the Demons. That was a pretty lengthy map, but we completed it. It was enjoyable. I enjoy the undead composition. Hopefully we get some new and unique units with the undead as well, moving forward. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye now.